The new doctor you're going to turns around during the first visit and tells you, oh, by the way, did you know that the first doctor totally screwed you up? If you decide to bring a lawsuit, can you bring in the new doctor to come in and testify against your original doctor? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. So here's the scenario. You've been going to one doctor and you think that the doctor did something wrong, and now you suffer some type of injury and you decide, you know what, I'm going to get a second opinion. I'm going to go to doctor number 2. And when you see doctor number 2, the doctor's examining you, talking to you, finding out how you wound up with this particular problem. And the doctor basically comes out and says, I can't believe you suffered this injury. This should never have happened. You know, doctor number 1 shouldn't have done all these things to you. Now, if you ultimately bring a lawsuit, ideally you want doctor number 2 to come in and testify against doctor number 1. What do you think the likelihood is that doctor number 2, the new doctor, is now going to voluntarily want to come in, spend an entire day in court testifying against doctor number 1, his colleague? The reality is that in almost every instance, doctor number 2 will not want to come in and testify against doctor number 1, even if they're the biggest competitors. You know why? For a couple of reasons. The first is that most doctors don't want to get involved in litigation. The second is that he will gladly tell you exactly what he thinks was done wrong. But under no circumstances is he going to say that same exact testimony at trial when asked. Now, why is that? Well, he might be afraid of doctor number 1. He may be a big shot and tell you, oh yeah, doctor number 1 did something wrong in the office, in the comfort of his own office. But if you try and get him into court, now he's in front of a jury, and now you're asking him under oath whether or not doctor number 1 screwed up. Now it's going to get around to all of his colleagues that here he is testifying against another doctor, and that's going to put a lot of peer pressure on him. I guarantee you he does not want that. So, when the doctor tells you, oh, doctor number 1 screwed up, and I'll be happy to come in and say that at trial, just wait till the time of trial, and now we try and get this doctor to come in and testify on your behalf. More times than not, the doctor is not going to want to do it. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the litigation process here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this because you probably have questions of your own. Well, if your matter happened here in the state of New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I'd love to talk with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.